Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel, Simply Espresso, coming to you this morning from the northeast of Scotland. So, for our 14th espresso review, I believe it's our 14th one, and we're going to be doing something a little bit rarer, something a little bit more special. So, today we've got another coffee from Colonna, and this is part of their rare subscription range. Comes out monthly, so this is the release for February, and it is the Aguilera brothers Pacamara, and it's a Costa Rican. I specifically asked, a nice thing about Colonna is with their rare beans is you can request either espresso roast or filter roast, and I went for the espresso, as you can see on the bag. A little bit of story on the back here. And if I can get it in focus properly, as you can see already, I've opened the bag of beans because there's a wee tear at the top. But I'll read it part of it briefly. So, fresh, clean acidity and sumptuous layered honey sweetness from this washed Pacamara. So there you go. I'm really looking forward to trying this one actually. Just smelling the beans quickly. Yeah, and the whole beans just smell amazing, like really, really good. So can't wait to try it as an espresso. So what I'll do is I'll weigh the 18 grams. Well, I've already weighed the 18 grams. So what we'll do next is just go to the niche at top and see what the beans look like. Okay, guys, that's us up top. Looking down on the beans in the niche. As you can see, the beans are, I would suggest, probably dark. As I said, I did a request for the beans to be roasted espresso roast, so that's probably why they've come out looking dark. Dial on the niche though is sitting at 13. I think underneath that darkness it'll look quite light once it's ground. So going to be taking a chance and grinding at 13 and see if that comes out with a good pull. Right, so we'll grind the beans then, shall we? Okay guys, well that's us back now at the Puristika. So the pack is now prepped with the 18 grams of coffee. The Puristika's boiler is sitting at approximately 94 degrees. So the idea is we get 36 grams out with a bit of luck, and I'm hoping for between 25 to 30 seconds. So let's see what this shot gives us, shall we? Okay, so I think I'm going to be fairly pleased with that shot. So that's 36 grams, 36.5 grams. And that shot took about 29 seconds. So again, it's within the range of what I'm looking at. So let's have a quick look at the shot then, shall we? So, not a huge deal of crema, but some. Yeah, it is looking nice. So onto the nosing then, shall we? And have a wee taste. That's a delightful nose. I'm definitely getting fruits. I'm not sure what though, that's the difficult part to try to describe. It's just fruity. There's sweetness there. I'm almost getting like a yeastiness, a breadiness to it as well, which is interesting. Can't really say I've had that before in a coffee. Okay, well, let's give it a wee taste and shall we, and see what we get. That's lovely. So the mouthfeel is quite smooth. It's quite rich. Not thick, but smooth and rich. And quite velvety. Well, that's the texture anyway. The tasting notes I'm getting, once again, it reminds me so much of the barn. If you watch my review on that, you'll see what I mean. There's this acidity in the cup, but there's the sweetness as well that comes along. So there's this playfulness between the acidity and the sweetness, and the balance is just absolutely spot on. I'll have another taste. Again, more acidity, more fruitiness, a zestiness to it as well. There's a bit of a zing, but the sweetness, this honey sweetness that is there, just once again cuts through that acidity, and it just works together really, 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 really well. I've had this as Americano as well. I always try, and normally before I do a review, I do it as do Americano, because if I get my shot wrong in a test, at least then I can use the coffee as an Americano. If the shot's not quite right, I can then use it as Americano. This is absolutely delicious as an Americano. Once again, the sweetness comes out a lot, and it's just very, very tasty. If you can hear some scratching in the background, it's my cat trying to get into the kitchen, so I won't keep this review going on much longer. In short, excellent coffee once again from Colonna. I'm increasingly impressed with the range that they've got. I'm increasingly impressed with the rare subscription that they've got going. I think it's definitely worth it. I've said it before, I think it's worth the money. £15 a month and you get 150 grams of beans, of good quality beans. Well, the last two, this batch and the last batch, are just excellent. I'm looking forward to trying the geisha next. That'll probably be my next review. So score-wise, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Do I think it's better than the barn? It's always difficult to say. It's a different type of bean. It's a different type of, it's just different. But the barn is pretty special, I think, for me, because it's just so delicate. This one is definitely more in your face and more powerful, which I love as well. Already I can feel the caffeine working through my veins here. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on any longer, guys. So that was the Aguilera Brothers Pacamara from Colonna. Excellent, excellent stuff. Right, guys, thanks for watching the channel. If you wish, like, comment, and subscribe. And just have a really good day today, guys. As always, take care. Cheers.